Okay, hey guys, real quickly, I apologize. My name is Josh Denne. We're about to start in just about a minute and a half. Forgive me, we have a little bit of a technical difficulty we're trying to overcome, but we'll be right with you. Thank you. Hey, thank you everybody for your patience. My name is Josh Denne. We're going to go ahead and get started here with today's secret overview. Had a little bit of a challenge with the internet, but we got it solved. In any event, it's an honor to be here. I suspect that the person who invited you on this webinar is pretty excited. They want to share with you about Seacret and what's happening with the operation. My job over the next few minutes is to do the best I can to give you an overview based on my experience and what's happened for me over the last few years. I got started with this great company just about 4 years ago now. As a matter of fact, in June it'll be a full 4 years. But it's been really an amazing adventure. I got my start in business back in 1995. I was 17 years old. Didn't know if I could be successful in business at all. Made a lot of mistakes when I was younger. I didn't go to high school. I didn't finish, and of course I didn't graduate as a result of my lack of showing up. And at that time, I thought I'd really messed up in my life. Here I am, kind of in a messed up situation. I'm working now full time, and I'm newly married. I'm just trying to make ends meet. Young. I left home early in life and was trying to make my way, and I bumped into this opportunity where they said, "Hey, you can work from home and make some extra money." And I was intrigued. I saw a lot of people doing very, very well, and some of them had very similar backgrounds to me, and it intrigued me because I'd never heard of anything like that. I was taught, like I think a lot of people, especially in America, that in order to succeed in life, you got to go to school, you got to get really good grades, work really hard, go to college, get a degree, and find a good job and work for somebody really hard, and hopefully one day, you'll be rewarded for your efforts. And I met people that said, no, that's not how you succeed, or at least not how you become wealthy. You become wealthy by hiring a bunch of people that did that and have them work for a company that you own. And I must admit that intrigued me. I said, okay, well, how do you do it? They said, well, look, you're gonna have to work really hard. You're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to study, and you're gonna have to go out there and do things most people aren't willing to do, which is, learn to think for yourself, learn to produce for yourself, learn to be self-sufficient, and build an enterprise. And I kind of set a chart and said, all right, this is my course, and I'm going to head this way. I'm going to figure it out. And I got introduced to some great material, some incredible books and audio programs to listen to help me think differently. And most importantly, on this platform of opportunity in home-based businesses, I got introduced to mentors and introduced to coaches, people who were willing to help me, not because they necessarily wanted to. Of course, most of them said they did, and I believed them, but because they got paid to. They said this to me. They said, Josh, at your job, how many people are really motivated to help you win, help you accomplish your goals in life, help you make the maximum amount of money, help you climb the ladder as far as you can go? And I said, well, not too many. And the reason was they didn't want me to take their job, and there wasn't that much room at the top of that company. I worked in this machine shop. I cleaned floors for $9 an hour, and I commuted 2 hours sometimes one way to work just 12 hours for the day. And there wasn't a lot of happy people there. And so I got to introduce this new way of thinking. And it didn't happen overnight for me. I have to tell you, I struggled for a lot of years, mainly because I was not willing to get out of my own way. I wasn't willing to just listen to what these mentors, these coaches had to say. Probably because of skepticism. I don't know what you want to call it, but whatever it was, it prevented me from having an open mind and actually listening for many years. But as soon as I did, as soon as I truly started following the program, my life radically changed. I went from being in incredible debt and not having any financial security to becoming financially independent and eventually becoming a millionaire. Changed my life. And I've since built several businesses. I've gone from zero to millions and back to zero, in fact, to negative million. And that's when I got started here in prepaid. Well, I was with a company called Prepaid Legal. And since I just said it, I might as well. I was there for 10 years, did very well with that company. And unfortunately, we parted ways. And as we parted ways, the income left that I was promised. And unfortunately, I ended up deep in debt, and obviously started to build new businesses to get myself back up, and several businesses failed. And when I saw Seacret, what I was really looking for was something that I could believe in, something that I knew at the end of the day had a real viability to acquire a customer. And once that customer, I forgot to unplug them. Sorry, guys. Usually I unplug that. Apologize for that. But what happened for me was, I got introduced to Seacret because I was looking for something that I knew at the end of the day people would buy. When they ran out of it, they would buy it again. Not because a friend or family member pushed them or sold them or convinced them to do it, simply because it was a good product. And I was looking at a lot of different opportunities, that were presented to my wife and I, and nothing that I saw that I really could believe in except for the company Seacret. I want to share a little bit about them. There's typically a flip chart that we can go through. Unfortunately, I just got back from Japan and someone took it. So I'm going to just talk from my heart and share with you what I know about this company. And I encourage you to do your own research and get back with the person who invited you here and find any more information that you need to make a decision. For me, the decision was simple. I wanted something real, and I met with the owner of the company, Isaac Ben-Shabbat, who's very humble guy, and he told me the story. He told me about how these guys had built this massive retail chain that expanded to 40 countries around the world. They had almost 1,000 retail locations, to my knowledge, in these 40 countries, and they had done hundreds and hundreds of millions, almost $1 billion when I met them, in retail sales around the world. And I thought to myself, okay, well, if your company's that successful, why would you shift your model? Why would you go from retail, which everyone respects and knows, to relationship marketing or direct selling, network marketing, whatever you want to call it? And it's got a lot of different names, but the idea is, being able to take a product direct to the consumer, eliminating all the various links in the chain. What do I mean by that? Okay, most things that are manufactured, say, for example, this stapler, okay, was manufactured somewhere by a manufacturing plant who manufactures staplers, okay, amongst maybe other things. Now that manufacturer wants to make a little bit of money, otherwise they're not in business. Now, from the manufacturer to you and me, the consumer, there's going to be different variants of distribution. You got probably a global distributor with a company like Standard or what is Swing Line? I've never even heard of that, but maybe a big company. If it is, you need a global distributor. You need probably a regional distributor, local retailers, and some form of advertisement, whether that be displays on the shelf, labeling, employees, real estate, all these different links in the chain that have to be paid on the purchase of one item, okay, or clothing or what have you, whatever it may be, okay. These programs, or these products rather, have a lot of different little pieces that you and I, as a consumer, go to the store and we pay for all of this. What direct selling does, it eliminates all that and allows the individual who knows about the product simply to share it with someone that they already know, enthusiastically or whatever. Just share it, do the advertising, do the marketing, and if that person becomes a customer, then they buy something, the revenue is shared with the company and the manufacturer. And they're able to deliver that product at an incredible discount because they eliminate all these little links in the chain, all these little pieces that take the money. They eliminate all of that, and they do two things with the savings. One, they give the consumer a better deal. The consumer now gets this product instead of at $100 or $50 for $25. So the consumer's happy. The second thing that they do with the savings in this format is they share the wealth of the person who actually drives the business to the company or acquires a customer. Now, if you think about it, you and I have done this type of marketing our whole life, whether it be movies or a certain type of clothing, a certain type of cologne, guys or women, all the things that you use, whatever it is. When we like something, don't we share it with other people? Well, of course we do. I mean, think about just, for example, I'm an Apple fan. I think there's a lot of Apple fans out there. I know some of you are Android, but regardless, smartphone, right? You like it. You share it with someone. You tell them why it's awesome. They go and buy it. Revenue was generated for a company, but you and I didn't get anything. Now, we did the sale. Arguably, we're the one who drove the business. We created business. Not because we were trying to make a dollar, but because we believed in something. You see, when the iPhone first came out, it was the first of its kind. I was so fired up about this. I shared it with everyone I knew. I'm like, you got to check this out. You got to see this. You got to experience it. And a lot of people became iPhone customers. A lot of people actually became Apple customers and bought all sorts of stuff through Apple. And I didn't even get a free charger out of the deal. I probably, in my career, in the last, decade or so, I've recommended 100 plus people that become Apple customers. And I didn't get anything when Steve Jobs was alive. I didn't even get a thank you card. Yet it drove lots of business, tens and tens of thousands of dollars in revenue to the company. Probably more than that based on how it's spread out. You've done the same thing. Think about it. So all direct selling is helping the consumer get a product that they maybe didn't know existed or they already want for a discount, and paying you, the person who helped drive the business, and eliminating all that extra fat in the sale. So when Isaac Benchbot, the owner of the company, sat down with me, he shared the story. He shared the story of Seacret, how they became, what they did, and how they were successful in retail. And they saw that the wave of the future is not going into brick and mortar stores anymore. And he pointed out stuff like Best Buy. Best Buy, their storefronts are loss leaders. They have to do price matching on the internet. They can't maintain that business model for much longer. A lot of the major retail is shifting, not just in the United States where I'm doing this broadcast, but Canada, Mexico, all over Asia and Europe. It's changing. He said the way we can stay competitive is by going into this model. And they've already proven these products to sell on retail shelves, okay, in some of the highest end prestigious malls around the world, 40 countries, over $1 billion now, well in the billion, that have purchased at retail. And you and I can bring these products to market at as much as 50% off, in some cases even 60% off, delivering high value, high quality, world-class, not only products in the skincare business, but world-class customer experience along with that to the people that we love and care about, not by selling them, not by convincing them or twisting their arm and trying to get them to do something they don't want to do, by making it available, saying, listen, I use these products, I like them, you should try them, you may like them too. And as your friend, if I try them and I like them, minerals from the Dead Sea, wow. I've heard about the Dead Sea, I heard it's great for the skin. The skin's the largest organ on the body. Obviously, it makes sense to take care of it. Women known this for a long time. Men just starting to wake up to realize this. In fact, the last few years, the largest purchasing growth in the skincare world is men. Okay, men, it's a huge segment of the populace that realize taking care of your skin is good, especially as you get older. If you don't want to look older and you want to look youthful and younger, you got to take care of your skin. And we have the best solution for that anywhere in the world. You could pay more money, but you can't get better products than Seacret. I'd encourage you to get with the person who invited you on this webinar, experience the products. Maybe they can invite you over to one of their wow parties, which is basically a free showcase to experience Seacret products, or what I call the secret happiness. And you can see for yourself, because I could talk all day and I could show you before and after pictures. But the reality is, until you see it for yourself, you see it on your own skin, in the mirror, you see a difference, doesn't matter what I say. What I do know is once you experience Seacret and the products, you're going to want to become a customer. That's not even up for debate. That's what we're seeing across the board as we start to grow at a rapid pace, and not only just in the United States, but Canada, Mexico, Australia, South Korea, where we just had a convention of 10,000 people. We're opening Japan now. We're seeing a lot of growth there. We're going through growth everywhere because of the products. They work, and they work incredibly well. Now, that brings me to the reason the person invited you on this webinar. I suspect it's not because they want you to experience great products, although they do, and I'm sure you will. But I'm certain their excitement, especially going on a webinar like this, is to share the opportunity to earn additional income by positioning yourself in front of this trend. Seacret's already going through a lot of growth, and what we're looking for right now is men and women who perhaps need to make some extra money. We want to make some extra money representing our great products, not by being a salesperson, although you could sell it if you like to, but simply by being someone out there sharing this with people, letting them know it exists, sampling the products, letting them experience it for themselves, and helping the company acquire a customer base. And you're able to earn 5 different ways. Now, there's a multitude of ways in these 5 ways, but I'm going to break them down real quick. First is retail. Retail, simple. Buy wholesale, make available for retail, pocket the difference in cash. You want to make an extra couple $100, very simple. Make some secret products available, put them in your pocket. Right now, we have a Mother's Day special. Okay, everyone has a mother, at least someone who represents a mother. Someone who has a mother. Okay, take care of them. Guys who have mothers, they want to take care of their mothers. Not a better way to do it than with secret products, for sure. You want to make your mom smile for Mother's Day, get her the secret products, and you'll see an incredible smile beam on her face when she not only opens it and sees what it is, but uses the products and explains to you how good they are afterwards. Help. You could do all sorts of things. I know a couple guys that go to their workplace. They have some Mother's Day forums. They say, look, I'm doing a family fund drive for Mother's Day. To make sure we get the best gift for my mother, I'm making these available. And a whole bunch of the guys, gals at their office are buying products, to help their family out. It's a great way to do it. You could do this anywhere, okay? And you could retail product and make some extra money. You could also, you could buy it and make it available, or you could just simply send them to your website. They buy online, the company ships them the product, and they ship you the difference and the commission. So that's another way to do it. That's retail. The second way is what we call preferred customers, or actually VIP customers. We have a great VIP customer program, which allows people to come into the secret, into Secret, be able to buy products at discount by simply making a minimum order per year. It's basically like $500 per year, and they're a VIP customer. They get every dollar they spend, they get 1 point. They maintain 500 points in a year. They get all sorts of gifts. And in fact, once they get to 500 points, it doubles, and now they have to just spend $1 for every 2 points. So they just maintain preferred customer status by purchasing $250 worth of product a year. Simple. They don't have a monthly mandatory. They don't have to buy once a month, once a week. They can buy once a year. They can buy twice a year. As long as they get that number, they're a VIP customer. They get birthday gifts. They get all sorts of great incentive. And as a VIP customer, they get huge discount, up to 50%, in some cases 60% off. Now, there's an easy way to become a VIP customer. You can make a $99 purchase today, and you are automatically VIP. And maintain that $250. You can also become a bundle and save and get even deeper discount. And also, by doing that, you get a monthly order that you maintain. And it's a bundle and save. It's a regimen program. Great. The person who invited you here can explain that further. Okay, so you can become a customer that way. And again, buy whenever you want, or on a consistent basis. You set it up how you want to set it up. Now, as an agent, what's great is you get the difference, where you get between 20 to 25% of the dollar amount that's purchased. So when you help the company acquire a customer, they get a big discount. Customer's happy. The company says, thank you for that. On the first time order, the first time they become a customer, we give you 20, 25% of the dollar. There's also a bonus buy. Okay, wow bonuses and whatnot. They'll pay you up to 30% on the dollar when they get additional products on the first time purchase. Then every time they purchase, no matter what, it could be every week, every month, it could be once a year, it doesn't matter. Whenever they purchase, you're going to get paid a residual income of 20 to 25% of the business volume every time they make a purchase. So that's the residual income. Again, you show me and my wife these products, we get excited, we buy them because they're good, not because you sold us on our first time order. So we buy $1,000 worth of products because we're excited, we get everything. We want everything to use. You get $200 to $250 depending on your position in the company right away. Then as we order more products, maybe we want to order some products for our moms, for Mother's Day. As we want to recommend them, we like them, we want to refer friends or family or whatnot. As they become customers, you're going to continue to get paid. Every person we refer, you get paid. In fact, as customers, we can enroll 4 preferred customers, and we don't have to pay any more for our products. We get free products while we enroll 4, and you get paid for all of that. So this is a good way to start spiraling your business out. Additionally, every preferred customer that you get, or VIP customer rather, you start to accumulate credit, product credit. So you're getting free product on the credit of our purchases. Not only are you getting paid, but you're getting the free product credit. Additionally, when you've acquired 10 preferred customers, so 10 people you've helped become customers, you get 1 share in our monthly bonus pool. It's a kind of a revenue share, and we take all the preferred customers around the world that we do business in, and we take a percentage of that and put it in a pool. Okay, and that money is available for the people who help acquire customers. So you get 1 share of the pool every month that you have 10 customers. Now, every 5 customers thereafter, you get an additional share. So for example, if you had, say, 20 shares, or 20 preferred customers or 20 VIP customers, that's 3 shares of the pool. I think average is around $70 to $80 is what you get per share. So not only get the residual income, but every share you're getting about $70 to $80 per month on that VIP book of business. So as you continue to acquire customers, you're going to continue to get paid, and it is ridiculous. And we pay out more than anybody I'm aware of anywhere in the world for helping the company acquire customers consistently. So that's the second way, is VIP, and of course there's multiple ways within that. The third way is by acquiring agents and earning team commission. Some of the people that you share this opportunity with are going to be smart like you and say, you know what, I can make some extra money. I know some people that would love these products. You know, I see that there's a lot of money being made. There's a lot of people doing real well. I'd like to do that too. And they become an agent for just $49. They become an agent, or depending if you're in Canada, maybe I think it's 72. I'm using US dollars. In Australia, it's different too, but $49, it's equivalent in various currencies that we do business in. Okay, you are able to become an agent. Now, they make it very easy to get packaged or to acquire a bunch of products. You have inventory. Any business that you never go into, obviously, there's going to be a capital investment of some sort. You know, I don't care if it's you want to be a car detailer. You got to buy soap and you know, car products and sponges and buckets, and you got to buy stuff to wash cars. Okay, that's being in business for yourself. If you open up a sandwich shop, you need sandwiches and bread and meats and vegetables and all that kind of stuff, right? You got to pay for all that up front. In business, it's the same. Now, I want you to know, when I got started, you know, my wife and I were $1 million in debt, and I had to borrow the money to get started, but I did it. I worked it off. I paid it back, and I started to be able to build. So if you're in a real big financial bind like I was when I got started, it's okay. You can still get started. But for those of you that have the means, or can get the means or borrow the means, I'd highly recommend you get one of our packages. It's about $4,000 plus worth of value. You're able to get a professional package for, I believe it's just $1,650. I don't know, $1,699, about $1,700. You're able to get a professional package. That's not including shipping or the $49. So just about it's about, I think, out the door, tax, shipping, and everything, just under $2,000. You get about $4,000 worth of value. And that's the professional package for those of you that are serious about business and really making it happen. You start at a position you get coded at a higher level in the comp plan, so you can make more money faster. In fact, 50% more team commissions you're able to earn for 12 weeks while you earn your way up there. Additionally, you're able to earn 20% check match. So I'll talk about check match in a moment on your on anyone that attains the bronze level. So as they earn money, you get paid on that, and you're eligible for superstar qualification. It meets that qualification for you right away. You got the special agent package, which is $1,450, and not including your $49. Okay, out the door, I think it's somewhere around $1,600, $1,700, and out the door. Again, don't quote me; it depends on where you're at, but that gives you just about $3,700 worth of retail value. Okay, that's our special agent package. It also codes you at a higher position in the commission structure, get your money back faster. We have our premium set, which is $550. Again, not including everything else, and that also, those packages all make you superstar eligible. And then our basic package, which is $150 for about $382 worth of value. So several packages to choose from. When you go online in a few moments to check it out, it'll explain everything and show you in detail what you get and how you get started. I'd encourage you, no matter what, get started with some package. Get started with some product. Any business, you need product, and the bigger the better, obviously, for you, for your business, okay? But they make it very simple to get into business in that way, one of those packages. Now, when you do that and you start to acquire a team, you get enrollment bonuses every time someone gets started with a package. You're going to get paid, okay? As you acquire the superstar position, as you start to advance up, you can learn how to get double enrollment bonuses. as you start to build a team and they start to acquire customers, you're able to earn a percentage of everything that happens through that organization, up to $25,000 per week. Let me say that one more time. You're able to earn up to $25,000 per week in just this one area of the commission structure. And now you may be thinking what I was in the beginning, like, oh, that's crazy. That's a lot of money. Who's even doing that? There are people on the team right now making that kind of money. In fact, I was fortunate enough to introduce a couple to the company that are earning that much just in their team commissions, and they're earning a lot more than that, obviously. They made just under $2 million last year, okay? But 25,000 of which came from this area per week, folks, per week. So it's a very aggressive plan. People are getting paid a lot of money if they work and follow the system. Now, they also earn check match. Now, there's no limit on the check match. You can earn up to an unlimited amount of money on the check match. What's that look like? When you personally bring someone to the business, you've invited them to the business, and what happens is anywhere in that enrollment tree, someone becomes a bronze with the company, which is very simple. Bronze is all you've done is you've got 2 teams started, both have done 2,000 in volume, that's it, in a 4-week period of time. So 4,000 volume, 2,000, no more or no less than 2,000 from each team, you're a bronze. Anytime someone becomes a bronze and they help someone become a bronze, they earn a dollar for dollar match, 20% on their team commissions. So for example, let's say you introduced Cindy and myself to the business. We get excited, you're a bronze, we become bronze, or maybe we advance higher than that, doesn't matter, we can go all the way to the top of the plan, you're not getting cut out. We go make $1,000 in our team commissions. Because you introduced us, you're gonna go ahead and make $200, 20%. We make 1,000, are we happy? Absolutely, we're extremely happy. But you made 20%, you made 200 for introducing us. What if we made 10,000 in team commissions? Well, that means you would have made 2,000. What if we made 100,000? Well, that would mean you would have made 20,000. Because some of you right now are thinking, well, you know, Josh, I'm not a talker, you know, I don't like to go talk to people. I can't do this kind of thing real well. Okay, maybe you know some people like me. You know, while you're shy or not being able to talk to too many people, introduce someone like myself or my wife. We're not shy. We want to make money for our family, and we're willing to do what it takes. So you introduce us, the company's going to reward you by giving you a 20% match. So for those of you out there that, you know, you're busy, maybe you've got another career, another business, all sorts of other things going on, that's okay. You can do this part-time, even spare time. In fact, I got a friend of mine, he's a full-time physician, dermatologist. He's actually board-certified dermatologist, graduated from UCLA, has degrees from Stanford, UCLA, Harvard, okay, USC, some prestigious schools, right? Done extraordinarily well. He's already very wealthy, and he sees 50 patients a day. So he lives in Beverly Hills. He's a very famous dermatologist there, works on a lot of celebrities and whatnot. But he sees the value in these secret products. He sees the value in the opportunity. And so very spare time, he goes out and shares this with people and introduces other people who've gone out there and done extraordinarily well. And because he introduces, obviously he's able to reap the reward. There's more people, they go in a little bit more full-time. So it just depends on how you want to participate. But the reality is, in this incredible compensation plan, the company bonuses you for going out there and finding quality people that help the company acquire a sales force and a customer base. Now, the next way that we get paid is bonuses. So the fourth way is check match, I just explained. Fifth way is bonuses. With bonuses, it's very simple. As you advance through the plan, they pay you from $15 up to $1 million on a one-time bonus as you advance. There's a lot of other little bonuses I don't have time for right now, but they also, what I do have time for is the Drive Your Dream bonus. Once you get to the Royale position, they start paying you $500 every 4 weeks as a Drive Your Dream bonus. Now, you don't have to get a car with that. You can get whatever you want, but we'll pay you from $500 up to $6,000 every 4 weeks as you advance through the plan. And the way you advance is simply by helping other people acquire customers. You acquire customers, help other people acquire customers. It's very basic, very simple. So like I said, there's several packages to get started with. You know, however you want to participate. Basically, less than a couple $1,000s, you're in business and you can start working. Okay, you can start making it happen for you, for your family, for your future. We're just getting started. Again, all over the world, the opportunity is wide open. One of the things I learned about is timing. For me, the only reason I succeeded, again, I'm not a high school graduate. I didn't do well in school, but I got fortunate. You know, good fortune came my way when I found an opportunity like this at the right time. I got some good mentors, some good leaders. They taught me what to do. I followed the program, was the right place at the right time, and I made millions as a result. And I'm not special, I promise you. I'm not better than anybody. I'm just someone who was willing to work hard, and I was willing to learn, and I had a burning desire for something more in your life, more in my life. And if you have a burning desire, if you have a willingness to learn, a willingness to work hard, the timing couldn't be better. We're just making this transition worldwide. People are getting wealthy. People are getting wealthy. I've introduced quite a few people, over 7 people now that I've personally introduced that have earned in excess of $100,000, upwards of almost 2 million. So I'm not saying that because I'm special or I'm not, guys. This opportunity is special. This opportunity is great, and it's moving now. If you participate with it, the chances are excellent. As long as you work hard and you're willing to go and do the effort, you could achieve extraordinary success. And we're going to be here to help you. We have webinars, we have trainings, we have everything you need to be in business. You have an incredible back office software platform where you can learn how to do everything you need to be successful in business. They have trainings, everything. Now we're going to do a webinar in just about 26 minutes on the same link. So wait for the next 26 minutes. We're going to do a great training on really how to get started and how to build a very successful business. With that said, it's been an honor and privilege. I will switch over to some questions and answers for those of you that are guests on the line that have some questions. And with that said, thank you. The webinar is officially over. I look forward to working with anyone who decides to become a secret agent with us. And I will go to questions right now. All right, refresh the page. I know it's a lot of information very quickly, but I suspect you got it. A lot of people on this webinar. Right. There we go. There is a box below. If you have a question, you can type it in. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the webinar this evening. Refresh this one more time. Nope, I don't see any questions coming in. Guys, honor and privilege to share some time with you. I wish you all the best. And for those of you on the webinar, I'll see you here in a few minutes. Bye-bye.